everyone, welcome and thank you for joining today's webinar. I'm Nausicaa Rouge, Mixvoip Head of Sales, and today I will tell you the story of how our favorite superheroes saved the world from the evil Deconexio by unleashing their communication powers with a little help from Mixvoip. If you have any question, please use the chat option and I will answer at the end of the presentation. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. It was a gorgeous late summer day at Superheroes Inc. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and there was a warm, gentle breeze. The superheroes were all on well-deserved vacation, except for Batman, who volunteered as an on-call agent. When, suddenly, the trouble alert shrilled. A supervillain just struck again. The evil Deconexio blew up New York and now threatens to do the same to other major cities. Superhero Inc. has to react fast. In the past, it would have taken ages for Batman to look for the other superheroes and realize that most of them are busy or unreachable. Thankfully, Superheroes Inc. recently invested in Mixvoip's phone system that allows them to get organized at the speed of light. In a glimpse, thanks to their present status, Batman can see which heroes or not is available. Okay, let's see. Well, Aquaman is at the beach. Whoa! How surprising, no joke. And for Superman? Okay, he's spending his holiday time at the Krypton, the coolest bar in Bucharest. Now Hulk and Black Widow are together at the movie theater. And Wonder Woman is having a lunch break. Oh, finally, someone is working, Thor. But he seems pretty busy, engaged in a fight with a stone giant. Oh, Alfred is there, he's being on support, yes. Oh, and Iron Man also is just grabbing a coffee. He should be back at his desk in a few minutes. Thanks to Mix Video, they all jump in a video call to fix the last detail while being on the move. As you can imagine, they engaged in an epic fight with Deconexio and finally defeated him. Yay, the world is safe once again. People are thankful and happy. This is the happy end. But wait, you must certainly wonder how Mixvoip got to help the Superheroes Inc. save the world. For that, let's go back in time a bit. Have you ever run around your office looking for one of your colleagues because a customer urgently needs him on the phone to finally realize he is not even there? Or the opposite situation, have you ever spent 15-20 minutes on the phone being bounced from one department to another, waiting to speak to a person to ultimately get a "please call back later, he is not there"? I know the feeling, and Chris knows it too. But who is Chris? Chris is an amazing dev we are lucky to have at Mixvoip. 3 years ago, he was fed up and decided to create an app to avoid this situation. Zoop, which stands for Solution of Our Problem. You noticed, I said an amazing dev, not an amazing English speaker. At Mixvoip, developing is our major strength, English second, maybe third. Anyway, in a second, Soup allows users to let their co-workers know whether or not they are available, thanks to the real-time location status. For instance, working, away from the keyboard, in a meeting. It is really super easy to use. You just have to click on the status to set it and boom, it's done. Okay, all the status are synced in the Zoop dashboard. And we were pretty satisfied with this development so far. But as a side note, you should know that Mixvoip's core business is telephony and not badging system. In fact, Loic Didlot developed in 2008 the first cloud phone system made in Luxembourg. Don't worry, it has been constantly improving since. We thought it would be even better if the present status could also show the person's phone availability, meaning I could know if my coworker is working and available to take the phone call by simply checking the soup dashboard. And so we did it. Okay, let's take first an example. Let's say Batman has a flat tire and try to reach Alfred for assistance. Looking at the Zoop dashboard, it notices that Alfred is already engaged in a call. Fortunately, Hulk is available. Then Batman can directly call him for help. So, this is the first step. But then we thought, now that we have all this information, it would be even better to go a step forward. Presuming the person you are trying to reach is unavailable, that call could be redirected to the next person who is the most qualified to pick up the call. And so we programmed it and we named it Smart Call Routing. Okay, maybe let's take another example with Batman. I think it's easier to understand the idea. Okay, let's say that Batman wants to call Mixvoip support. He is used to talking to Sandro from Mixvoip support. And when he calls the support, the first person to get the call will be automatically Sandro, as is his regular interlocutor. But as you can see in the interface, Sandro already left the office. He is now in stop. The next person who can get the call will be either Mark or Lainey, who are still on support. However, Mark is already engaged in another phone call, and Lainey will receive the call from Batman. And when Batman asks if he can talk to Sandro, Lainey can easily explain to him that Sandro left the office and won't be available before the next day. Batman now has the choice of letting Lainey handle the issue or wait for Sandro's return. So this was the first step, but we didn't stop there. As you can imagine, Chris spent quite a few nights working on his project. So after working for hours and hours, he went with his carefully filled in document to the HR office to have his extra working hours calculated. The HR looked at him with distress. Encoding to his extra hours to his usual worksheet will be a nightmare. But once again, Chris thinks of a solution to ease their job. What about using the data already available in Zoop to fill in the salary sheets? We just needed to export them and integrate them into our salary program. And so we did. Our HR team loves us for that. This is how we got to this. Yeah. So in one interface, I can place and answer both internal and external calls. I can see if my coworkers are available and know directly who I can reach. And I can manage my real-time status. At Mixvoip, we know that the digitalization of the companies, especially with COVID, accelerates. Today, both large and small companies are investing in CRM software such as Odoo, Salesforce, Zendesk, or Microsoft Teams. Therefore, our phone system can integrate into those applications. You can call from all your favorite apps. Today, Mixvoip has 100 employees spread over Luxembourg, Belgium, and Germany. Whether in the office, working from home, or in external meeting, our employees are constantly on the move. This is why we understand the challenges of communication and collaboration in an increasingly mobile world. However, we don't pretend to meet all the needs a business can have. We took the superheroes as an example, most precisely Batman, because we truly believe that our customers are Batman and we are their Alfred. We are here to serve you and find solutions together. Well, thank you for your attention. We can now move on to the Q&A session. So thank you for attending this webinar. And now let's go for the Q&A. So we received 2 questions so far. We received one question about the customization of the products. And yes, it is. So you can customize your real-time stages, adding buttons if you want, or removing some. You can have like a working and stop button if you want to. Everything is customizable, even the colors or the shape of the buttons. We can some of our customers are using them to log in time for working on specific topic, following their needs. I mean, if you are working for specific customers, you can log in your time for that. So it's also possible. So yeah, this is the answer for the first question. We have also another question. So how can I test the system? Well, you can test the system by simply contacting us, and we will be glad to help you with a free test for a month. So you will have all the features with the button that you need, and you can test it by yourself and see all the features that you will need after, and the customization that you would have need. So this is totally possible as well to test it. Just contact us and we will be glad to help you. Okay, so we have also another question about CRM. If we can integrate other CRM than the ones that we spoke about in the presentation. And yes, of course. So integration is possible with CRMs. We are working with an API. So the CRM integration is you can call through your CRM. So you make outgoing calls. We can synchronize contact. We can log in your activities into the CRM. The incoming calls and the outgoing calls can be automatically synchronized with your activities in your CRM. Also, what we can do about the integration. Well, in the presentation, we spoke only about 4 CRMs, but we can do it for whatever CRMs you need. And we are currently working on other CRMs to integrate other CRMs that before in the presentation. We are working on Ergo Office, Medicus, Pipedrive also. So yeah, totally possible. We are working with main CRMs, but we are willing to integrate also more local stakeholder. So if you have an in-house CRM, we will be glad to integrate it. So we have another question, which is it compatible with any other software solution? Is it compatible with any software solutions? So we are mainly working with CRMs, and we can customize everything. So as our product is developed in-house, we will need to really investigate that and see how we can integrate your softwares. But yes, it's possible. Do we have any other questions for now? Okay, so no question. No question. So thank you very much for your attention and by staying with me till the end of the presentation. Have a wonderful ICT and see you maybe today on our books. Bye.